But I'm right now over here. If you wanted to see what I'm doing, you'll have to see that later in the video.
Okay, so we are co-working on our artwork today, and Kat, if you
And also I'll hand out some tips if you want.
So, Kat is working on these paintings that we showed the other day. This is the part that I worked on so far, and this is the second part of how we do our Cat Plus Mommy collaborative painting. So, Kat, do you want to hold yours up so people can see what you're working on? So, Kat.
So right now we're working on this piece.
At some point I'll take a look at it and try to understand what might be coming out for me. What is your approach? You want to show another one?
One on this wall, but they can't see it.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, you can show this one. What do you see in this one?
This painting is one of the paintings my mom did. Basically, I see that there's a skeleton in it, chewing on a bone, and it has ribs that you see.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a brain. It's basically the human body, but without our skin.
That is a good interpretation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. Maybe I'll work on that one as well.
And but you can't see, but Leona's on the chair. Can I try to show them? Can I lift this up and show them?
Yeah, you can show them.
Here she is. We're staring right at her. So let's get back. Okay, so now we're right back from that. Now I'm going to continue my drawing.
Okay, and I'm going to work on mine, and we will check back in later and see what we came up with. Let's get this brush, and we're going to put you on this color. Okay? So, yep, you can put it all through there. All through there is good. Yep. Well, we got a little dirty stuff on the brush, I think, but that's okay. We just want to spread out some of those clumps. That's the main concern of that area. So I'm working with a different kind of brush altogether. This is a brush that's normally used for oil paint, and so it makes kind of a different mark or different sound, some different things to it, and it pushes the paint in a little bit different of a way, but I really enjoy using these brushes. I also use them to sort of erase. You know, I do like doing that, and there are brushes specifically for this, and I have them actually in the pattern, and maybe I should try that out and see if they work differently. But right now I'm going over a dry area, right in there. Stay out of that dark spot. Yeah. Very good. So Kat, as you can see, is working on adding some yellow, and I'm also adding like a neon yellow. What I'm doing is I'm blending that right into the existing blue and kind of scrubbing it in to really feel like it's blending with that green. Now the green is dry, so it's not physically blending. Stay out of the black.
I am trying.
So let me move this out of your way. So now this black is not dry, it's in here, but these other colors in the middle are. So I'm trying to move through that without getting it muddy, but it's already muddy. This black not where I tried to take it out so Kat wouldn't get it on hers. That's alright, because I'm going to scrub it with this type of brush so that it sort of blends out. We'll see what comes of it. Because, you know, you never really want it to be
Perfect.
correct, exactly. You don't want it to be perfect. You don't want it to be all matchy-matchy. You know, you want some, you want to let some things just happen and then work with it. Now Kat's doing something else that's very interesting and also
If it's on my brush, I don't care. I'll just mix it around.
very useful. And that is that she's painting around the corner of the canvas. Now see, I picked up some black there. And so now I'm doing just what Kat suggested, which is if it's on my brush, I don't care, I just work with it. And so, where I pick up this black, sometimes I whip it off, and sometimes I'm kind of working it into this green and making it part of this experience, because everything here is really about, a lot of my painting is about kind of working what shows up and letting random accidents inform the composition. Yeah, it's really just, I don't really know what will come. You know, I just let it happen.
Wait,
There's
can I
a
have
point
a darker
at which
brush?
you get too muddy.
Can I use...
No, I don't want you to use the darker because it takes kind of a, now why don't you rinse that? There is a point at which though, it does get too muddy and, you know, kind of it's not getting where you want it to be. So,
It's still
There you
here, but it's, just
There you
can't
go.
see it.
so
Is this for a second?
stay away from the black.
You mean?
Okay, because the red is dry, and the green is dry, but this black and blue, that is not dry. So that will blend in, and you know, it's a balance, right? So it's okay for some accidents to happen, and then you kind of work with it and see how it works out. And then other times you want to be careful that you don't create just, you know, undo the good lines that you have or things that you like, or, you know, just get it muddy and dark, okay? Because the lights really have to be preserved. It's harder, you can always go over with a darker color, right? You can go over darkness.
This is, I got it on accident.
That's all right, what happened?
I was rubbing hair down too hard.
That's all right, so leave that mark alone, but wash your brush. Clean your brush, because see, if you looked at it, you put it in already so you can see it. But, don't do this.
Don't do it. But I want your brush.
Yes. Okay, let me get you some more color. So when you have dark on the canvas, you don't want to go all the way over it if it's wet, because you're gonna get muddy.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with.
Nope.
Okay. Which side?
So you can,
What should I do here?
I'll tell you what, let me finish this little bit let me just blend this out quickly, and then I'll switch sides with you and do some more detail work over there. All right? This section, not this black and not this black, but everything in the middle, you can work with that. Okay? Because, you know, that is dry, so it's not going to get muddy. So I'm going to build on these kind of marks that Kat made here. You know, these were sort of accidental, like they just happened, and so I'm going to use those as my next move. There you go. To see what we can develop out of that. And I don't know what they'll become. The first thing I think of here is, so I'm just kind of taking this line that's got a little muddy, and now I'm building on that. And I think, you know what, these are the first lines that I feel like maybe I don't need to connect them. Everything else sort of connects and flows, but I mean, do these need to? Are they going to be independent? You know, are these going to be marks that don't necessarily carry into the river of the whole painting? You know, maybe that's maybe that's something. Maybe that's, you know how I talked about before, if you watched the other videos. And if you didn't watch the videos, why are you not watching all of our videos? They're lovely. I'm just kidding, sort of. But,
But I'm in every video except some of them.
some of them I do when you're away from me and I'm kind of missing you.
But I'm mostly in all the videos.
Yeah.
I do the reading ones. And I only did one art one by myself. It's the epic solo. The epic solo, Cat's epic solo drawing one, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was actually, I was acting like her on her old channel, on her old channel.
My old channel.
Yeah. On yours?
Oh, yeah. So, these are really just shapes, and again, I don't know, I'm not really thinking about what they are, or even really, be careful, the big picture, what they're, I'm not even looking at the big
This
picture.
looks nice.
Yeah, good.
I'm not going to hear your back down.
You need some more. Stay away from the water.
What's this? What's that? That looks like gold.
Okay, you're so similar. I can get you some more. Yep, and go up the side and back. Yep.
Perfect. Now I'm going to continue this section of drawing. Okay? And we're not allowed to use any of the older ones that we have, paint markers.
What?
Am I allowed to use any of the older paint markers? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yep. Just follow the light
The-
dark.
The pass mark? Look on mine, on the little canvases.
What?
I'm working on the little canvases.
Just, the light dark thing.
Yep.
So that they don't get, you don't want them to dry muddy. Maybe that's just kind of an in-between phase. I mean, I kind of, I do like the darker ones in there. And when I look at this, here, I feel like I want to develop this line to be stronger, which could mean making it darker, or I think maybe it means letting this dry and then strengthening the light colors around it, either to be light or brighter, or put some more red in it or something. I feel like light blue. I feel like it needs some good strong light blue in it. I think I need to bring it, I think I need to leave the darks where they are and then start bringing this, because I really like, I like the contrast here with the blues and the yellows and reds, and I kind of want to develop that so that those blues and reds are stronger. So that's what I see so far. And I think we'll shut off and start again. Kat, I see, is still prioritizing her paper drawing. So we may not end up entering the show, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it goes.
I'm gonna continue it. Let me add the last thing.
I mean, it's, you know, this is a joint project, so it's, you know, it's not like it's all me to say that that's what we're gonna do. You know, we work on it together and we decide what we want to do together. So, all right. Did you want to show anybody anything before we close?
Let me show you what I was working on.
Okay.
So, you think that I'm just not that good?
We don't
sometimes not good.
You're a very good artist.
But I am actually a good artist.
Yeah, and I think that you should draw one of those right on top of the drawings that we have there. I think you should just draw it right on top of the whole thing. Much like I put the cats on top of, see how I put the cats like right on top of all of this?
Yeah, I
And how I put like these shapes right on top of all of that, and downstairs with the cat drawing of Luna. Like, just draw your cat the same way you have on your paper. Just put it right on. Now that's vertical, wait a minute. So if you want to do the same way, right? Now wait, before you do it, decide, like, do you like it this way? Do you like it this way? Like, I kind of like this. This looks like a bridge, like she's standing like if you drew that right here, wait, if you drew this, I don't know if you can see it. If you do this, right on top of this, then it'll kind of look like she's standing at a bridge or some tourist thing. Like, just draw her right on top of it, and don't continue in the background, or that'll be wet. Okay, so push your sleeve up, and let's start with a black for the outline, like you do here. You can put a pencil if you want to do it in pencil first, and then do.
I put this down here?
Yeah, but be very careful not to poke through the canvas. So here, let me show you how to hold it. Okay, so we're going to work on this now. As we've had a little instruction, I'm going to show her how to do a pencil sketch on top, and then she can put her cat portrait, caricature, whatever it is, you know, however we're talking about it. She can put that right on top, like we do with some of our other drawings for, you know, backgrounds. We do, you know, an abstract background, and then put a drawing on top. And so I think that might be what we're going to work on next. So look for it later. Okay, bye.
Bye.